that title just a little bit better. Okay, and we're going to update that because this is a semi-blind playthrough as I've played the original, but nothing else. Tested everything, so this should all be good, hopefully. If it will decide to actually start working. There we go. Hold up, I don't know what's going on there. It was working just a bit ago. Now the game wants to mess with me. Okay. No, 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 no. We don't need to do that. Yeah. Remove that. We don't need all that. Window capture. I guess we'll do... Oops. Not that one. Not playing Persona 3. We don't need to capture the cursor. Okay. And back up we go. Now, there we go. Finally. It was working a second ago. I don't know what happened. That was so strange. And of course my AC goes on again. Okay, the voice suppression on, but
the true honest, so let's get together, see what we can uncover. One that defies your world, gives you truth and light. One that excels, special enough to guide your way through this shadow world.
boy, I've been meaning to play this game for a long time, but getting a Vita was never something I wanted to get for literally one game. I'm gonna lower the volume just slightly. Alright. Now, for the record, I have played the original version of this game on the PlayStation 2 all the way back years ago. But trying to play that nowadays would be a little silly considering it's now on Steam. Literally for $20. It's totally worth it. You can get the art book for an additional $5. I didn't, but that's because I didn't see it, or else I totally would have. But I had the original art book, so yeah. Anyways, let's start. Sure. Fox Puppy. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just like the Phantom Thief stuff. Okay, from 5. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Does not affect the story, so choose what you're comfortable with. Okay, relax and enjoy the story of the part. You can instantly retry. That seems like that'd be very easy, very nice for the beginning of the game. Less confident with your skills. Let's go with this. Let's start there. So yeah, I've played the original and know just about that, and that's it. So I've got Discord on the side, but I don't think I have it up, so it's like, I have messages on there, but it's like, I don't know what they are.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
It's good to be back.
Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the default stuff, so... So it's Yunaro Kami. Remember, the last name is first in this game. If I break it around, I can easily fix it.
Now, let's take a look into your future, shall we? Do you believe in fortune telling? Each reading is done with the same cards, yet the result is always different. Life itself follows the same principles, doesn't it? The tower in the upright position represents the immediate future. It seems a terrible catastrophe is imminent. The card indicating the future beyond that is... the moon in the upright position. This card represents hesitation and mystery. Very interesting indeed. It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you. In the coming days, you will enter into a contract of some sort, after which you will return here. The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost. My duty is to provide assistance to our guests to ensure that does not happen. I have neglected to introduce my assistant to you. This is Margaret. She is a resident of this place, like myself.
Sorry.
My name is Margaret. I am here to accompany you through your journey.
We shall attend to the details another time. Until then, farewell.
going to the gym. Good thing there's something even I can handle.
Slim down this summer with the refreshing taste of calorie magic.
And we're back. Now on to some juicy news. The Mayumi Yamano scandal. I'm sure everyone is
If first he bags a singer, then he has an affair with a TV announcer on the side. Do chicks really dig politicians?
Isn't it just stuff like money and connections? When you get down to it, financial and political clout is what matters.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, what do you think?
Well, I'm sure that you all know already, but at the end of this month, he will be transferring to another school.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Quiet down, guys. I'm not done yet.
We will arrive at the Yasogami terminal in a few minutes. Passengers headed for Inaba City and Yaso Inaba Station, please go to the other side of the platform.
The scandal involves the Enka star Misuzu Hiragi preparing to tour overseas. Taro Namatame, a council secretary in the Inaba region whom she married just last year, is now under suspicion of having an affair. What's more, his rumored mistress is the well-known TV announcer, Miss
Should we go soon?
Yes, just about.
question on everyone's minds is how this love triangle will affect.
Yaso Inaba. Yaso Inaba.
Alright, 1 second. And I'm just gonna do that, and we're back. Last second adjustments always.
Hey, over here.
Wait. Oh yeah, they had to change a lot of the voice cast, didn't they, from the original?
Well, you're more handsome in person than in your photo. Welcome
Or at
to
least-
Inaba.
I think did.
I'm Ryotaro Dojima. I'll be looking after you.
I feel like I remember his voice being a little
Let's
bit
see.
different.
I'm your mother's younger brother, and that about sums it up. Huh. You probably don't remember, but we've met. I've changed your diapers before, you know? This here's my daughter. Come on, Nanako. Introduce yourself to your cousin.
Hello.
What are you so shy for? Ow! Well then, let's get going. My car's over there.
Hey. You dropped this.
Thank you.
Whatever. All I did was pick it up.
What's wrong?
So, like, I know some things about the golden stuff, but for the most part, I don't really know anything that they added in this one. I know there's something with, like, scooters, but that's about it. So everything else is pretty much all new to me. I know they add stuff at the end of the game, or what the original end of the game was.
Hi! Welcome to Mole!
Can you go to the bathroom by yourself?
Uh-huh.
It's in the back, to your left. You know which way's left? The side you don't hold your chopsticks in.
I know. Jeez.
Are you taking a trip?
No, we just went to pick him up. He just moved here from the big city.
A city, huh?
Fill up my car while you're at it. Regular's fine.
Right away, sir.
Good time as any for a smoke.
Are you in high school? Does
yeah.
it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Oddly specific to mention to someone like that, but okay.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student. Oh, I should get back to work.
Are you okay? Did you get car sick? You don't look too good.
Interesting. I guess long
What's
trip.
wrong? You okay?
Just a little lightheaded. Happens, you know.
That's understandable. It must have been a long trip for you. Why not take a little walk? Get some fresh air. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
Oh. That's different. That's really strange because you went immediately to the house after that. Okay. What were you? Just my imagination. Bookstore. Okay, empty. A little bit run down, but there's everything here. A little more prosperous. Well, Junas hasn't come into town. Okay. Yeah, it's a mailbox. RQ tofu. No drinks, but I was parched. I was needing something to drink. Gotta stay hydrated. Come on, there's something here. Okay, I guess it was that. I'm using my Switch controller for this, so it's been a while since I've actually managed. Well, no, I really like my Switch controller, so yeah, I'll just do that. I didn't want to play the hardest difficulty. I wanted it to be a little bit difficult, but nothing like too crazy. Okay. It's adorable. Okay. Rank events, press the backlog button to see the log, and the skip event button. Okay. I don't think I'll be skipping stuff. I really doubt it. Seems a little silly. So yeah, originally you just went straight here. Strange. Wait, scooter? Oh yeah, I'm here for 1 year. Okay.
All right, let's have a toast. So, your mom and dad are busy as always. They're working overseas, was it? I know it's only for a year, but getting stuck in a place like this because of your parents? It's rough being a kid. Well, it's just me and Nanako here, so it'll be nice having someone like you around. So long as you're here, you're part of the family, so make yourself at home.
Right, thank you for your kindness.
Come on, there's no need to be so formal. Look, you're making Nanako all tense. Well, anyway, let's eat. Oh, who's calling at this hour? Dojima speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? I see. So where is it?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm on my way. Looks like I made the right choice to skip the booze. Sorry, but I gotta go take care of some business. Go ahead and eat without me. I don't know how late I'll be. Nanako, you help him out, okay?
Okay.
Nanako, it's raining out. What did you do with the laundry?
I already brought it in.
All right, well, I'm off.
For this week. Next, let's take a look at the hourly breakdown of tomorrow's weather. With storm clouds moving in from the west, expect rain throughout the day tomorrow in most areas.
Let's eat.
Okay, what does your dad do? I don't think he's mentioned it.
He investigates stuff. Like crime scenes. My dad's a detective.
Ah. Neat.
And now for the local
I like it.
news. City Council Secretary Taro Namatame is under fire for an alleged relationship with a female reporter. His wife, Enka ballad sensation Misuzu Hiragi, revealed to this station that she will likely pursue damages. In response, iTelevision has decided to cancel all of announcer Mayumi Yamano's televised appearances. Until allegations of an affair with Mr. Namatame are resolved, she'll remain off the air and out of the public eye.
This is boring.
At Junes, every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products. Every day's great at your Junes.
Every day's great at your Junes. Are you
that's
going to
adorable.
eat?
Why is that so adorable? Alright, okay, save the game using this. Sure, I don't see the problem there. No. Interesting. Okay. Here's paper. I guess still trying to strike up conversations, you know, the normal, all that stuff. Though for two people, this is actually quite a lot of stuff. So I guess it's like the equivalent of like the guest bedroom. Oh geez, I don't even have a cat telling me to fall asleep. Okay, fine. I'll go to sleep. Game. I guess long trips do make you tired. And then again. Oh, I might adjust that because I'm not used to the camera acting like that. So yeah, whenever I go left, it goes right, and to seek the truth. Do I seek the truth? Okay, it's not like I could really do much else. Okay. Sure, what's the worst that could potentially happen? This is a dream, right? So, you were the one pursuing me. Oop. fun, you can see me. Very interesting. I'm doing something to him. Not much, but I'm doing something.
Breakfast ready.
Oh, okay. I mean, then again, dreams are always strange.
Good morning. Okay, let's eat.
Did your father go to work already?
There was some kind of trouble. He won't be back. You're starting school today, right? My school's on the way, so let's go together.
Okay. Yeah, I guess she's a little nervous. It is someone she doesn't really know that well. Or at all, really. So it makes sense.
You keep going straight from here. My school's this way. Bye.
Okay. That's kind of her. Didn't have to do all that. Just normal rainy day. Well, so much for the normal rainy day. Oh, 6 p.m. Why would you drive? Why would you use a bike in the middle of the rain with an umbrella? That's just asking for trouble.
Hey, it's been a while.
Morning. Yeah, it turns out studying iron.
Talk about bad luck. The homeroom teacher here is Morooka, isn't it?
Yeah, it's King Moron, all right. We get to enjoy his long-ass sermons every day for a whole year.
Hey, you guys, I heard there's going to be a transfer student from the city in this class.
Huh? Really? A guy or a girl?
A transfer student from the city. Just like you, huh, Yosuke? Huh? You look dead today.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
What's with him? Who knows?
All right, shut your traps. I'm Kinshiro Muraoka, your homeroom teacher from today forward. First things first, just 'cause it's spring doesn't mean you can swoon over each other like love-struck baboons. Long as I'm around, you students are gonna be pure as the driven snow. Now, I hate wasting my time, but I'd better introduce this transfer student. This sad sack's been thrown from the big city out to the middle of nowhere like yesterday's garbage. And he's just as much of a loser here as he was there. So you girls better not get any ideas about hitting on him. Tell him your name, kid, and make it quick.
Are you calling me a loser? That's a little rude on like the first 5 minutes.
Huh. That's it. You're on my shit list. Effective immediately. Now listen up. This town is miles away from your big city of perverts and assholes in more ways than one. You'd better not even think of getting involved with the girls here, let alone abusing them. But what do I know? It's not like the old days. Even here, kids grow up so damn fast. Every time I turn my back, you're fooling around on those damn phones, checking your life journals and your My Places.
Excuse me, is it okay if the transfer student sits here?
Huh? Yeah, sure. You hear that? Your seat's over there. So hurry up and sit down already.
Okay, okay. Hey, at least I'm not on the side by the windows. So that's different.
He's the worst, huh? Rotten luck for you to get stuck in this class. Well, we just have to hang in there for a year.
Sucks to be the transfer student, ending up in King Moron's class on the first morning here.
Yeah, he won't think twice about suspending you if you get on his bad side. Then again, we're all in the same boat.
Shut your traps. I'm taking roll, and I damn well expect you to respond in an orderly manner.
Will I be able to fit in here? I don't know. This doesn't seem like... it's gonna be interesting. Oh well.
That's all for today. Normal lectures will start tomorrow.
Attention all teachers. Please report immediately to the faculty office for a brief staff meeting. All students must return to their classrooms and are not to leave the school until further notice.
Ugh. You heard the announcement. Don't go anywhere until you hear otherwise.
Okay, okay.
He's seriously getting on my nerves.
Did something happen? Don't those sirens sound really close? I can't see a damn thing. Freaking fog.
Yeah, like every time it rains lately, it gets all foggy.
Hey, did you hear? I hear that paparazzi's looking all over for that announcer.
Oh yeah, you mean Mayumi Yamano, right? I heard some guy spotted her at the shopping district.
Actually, I heard that.
They just go on.
Are you serious? Hey, Yukiko-san. Mind if I ask you something? Is it true that announcer's staying at your family's inn?
I can't discuss such things.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, I feel like that goes against a lot of protocols.
Oh, sheesh. How much longer is this gonna take?
There's no telling.
I should have left before the announcement came on. By the way, did you try what I told you the other day? You know, that thing about rainy night?
Oh. No, not yet. Sorry.
Aw, that's okay. It's just, I heard a guy in the class next door yell something like, "My soulmate is Yamano, the announcer."
Attention, all students. There has been an incident inside the school district. Police officers have been dispatched around the school zone. Please stay calm and contact your parents or guardians as soon as possible and quickly leave the school grounds. Do not disturb the police officers. Head directly home. I repeat.
Incident?
What, something actually happened?
Come on, let's go take a look.
Yep. People be people. And bystander stuff.
Hey, are you going home by yourself? Why don't you come with us? Oh, nearly forgot. I'm Chie Satonaka. You know, I sit next to you, right?
I mean, you were the one that offered me the free suite that was there, so I'll take it. Of course.
Well, nice to meet you. This is Yukiko Amagi.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm sorry that this is so sudden.
Come on, don't apologize like that. It makes me look like I got no upbringing. I just wanted to ask some stuff, really. That's all.
Yeah, fair enough. New person. Gotta figure them all out.
Miss Satonaka. This was really awesome. Like, the way they moved was just amazing to see. And I'm really sorry. It was an accident. Please just have mercy until my next paycheck. See ya. Thanks.
Stop right there. What did you do to my DVD?
Ah!
What the? I can't believe this! It's completely cracked! Oh! My trial of the dragon!
I think mine's cracked too. Critical hit to the nads.
2 times in one day, huh?
Are you all right?
Oh, Yukiko-san. Are you worried about me?
He's fine, Yukiko. Let's ditch him and go home.
Good luck with that paint again. Bye.
You're Yuki, right? You want to go hang out somewhere?
What? Who are you?
What's up with him? What school's he from?
Never mind that. He's going for Yukiko-san? Man, you'd think he'd at least wait until she's alone to make his move.
I bet you a can of Tappy gets knocked out.
No bet. Haven't you heard how difficult the Amagi challenge is?
So, are you coming or not?
I'm not going.
Fine.
What did he want from me?
What did he want? Obviously he was asking you out on a date.
Huh? Really?
You really had no clue? Sheesh. But then again, that was way over the top. It was creepy how he called you Yuki all of a sudden.
Yo, Yukiko-san. Turned down another lovelorn fool, huh? Man, you're cruel. You got me the same way last year.
I don't recall doing that.
Oh, you serious? So then you want to hang out sometime?
I'd rather not.
No means
That'll
no.
teach me to get my hopes up. Anyways, you two better not pick on the transfer student too much.
We're just curious is all.
I'll take that as a good thing.
I'm sorry
No,
for
no,
dragging you
silly.
into this.
Yeah, you know, just be friends. Who cares?
Come on, let's go. Everyone's staring.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh. So you came here because of your parents' job? I thought it was something way more serious. There really is nothing here, huh? That's what makes it nice. But there is nothing much we can show to people from outside. Though there is something from Mount Yasogami. I think our dyed clothes or pottery or something is kind of famous.
I feel like you would know that, but well, maybe not. Who knows?
Oh, wait! And there's the Amagi Inn! Yukiko's family runs it. It's the pride of Inaba.
Huh? It's just an old inn.
No way! It's been in all sorts of magazines as a hidden treasure. It's a great inn. It's been going for generations, and Yukiko here is gonna take over someday. Their inn actually attracts a lot of visitors to Inaba. It pretty much keeps this town going.
I don't think that's entirely true.
So, tell me, you think Yukiko's cute, huh?
It's kind of hard to say.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot right in front of her.
Hey, dude. GA, it's been like half a day.
Come on, don't start this again.
She's really popular at school, but she's never had a boyfriend. Kinda weird, huh?
Just let her go at her own pace, GA.
Come on, stop it. You shouldn't believe that, okay? It's not true that I'm popular or that I've never had a boyfriend. Wait, no. What I meant to say was I don't need a boyfriend. Jeez, GA.
I'm sorry. But this is our chance to talk to someone from the big city. And you barely said a word. Hey, what's that?
So that high schooler left school early, and as she came down this street...
Wow, who could imagine that hanging from an antenna?
I wanted to see it too.
Oh, you got here too late. The police and fire department took it down just a moment ago.
Well, I think it's terrifying. I can't believe a dead body showed up around here.
Wait, what did she just say? A dead body.
Hey, what are you doing here?
We were just passing by, Dojima.
Huh. I should have figured that had happened. That damn principal. We told him not to let them through here.
You know this guy?
Yeah, I'm living with him.
I'm Detective Dojima, his guardian. Well, how should I say this? I hope you get along with him. But you three really ought to stop wandering around and head straight home. Adachi, how long are you gonna act like a rookie? You want to be sent back to the central office?
I'm sorry.
Go wash your face. We're gonna go around and gather information.
Was this what that announcement was about?
What do they mean it was hanging from the antenna?
Hey, Yukiko. Why don't we go to Junes some other time?
Good idea.
All right then, we're taking off. Starting tomorrow, neighbor, let's do our best.
Yes. Yes, desk neighbor. It's so weird that I can, like, do other things. I'm so used to this intro being so rigid. No reason to use the bus. Go on, go home. Still fairly empty. Okay, doesn't look like there's much else. Oh, I can actually go that way? Oh. It's so weird being able to explore, like, at all. Oh yeah, the ink is here. No job openings. Huh, no, it's not here. Alright. Sorry, I'm reading things a little faster. I'm just like, yeah. Fortune box with nothing in there. Okay, so it's the X button that allows me to go kind of wherever. Okay. I'm surprised I get quick travel this early. They mentioned something about Junes, so let's go over here. Surprised there's fast travel here because that's like pretty much it. Alright. It's just so weird being able to explore this like at all. I feel like all the police officers are kind of saying the same thing. I guess it is country. No. I kind of live in the country area myself, and it's just like, no, I hear a lot of noise. It's not police officers, that's for certain. Typically, it's gigantic trucks. Yeah, and people using like modded vehicles. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. Tiny Soul Tomato. Well, since you can't really do much else, let's just go straight home, which immediately changes it to night. Or evening, but yeah, same idea.
I wonder if Dad's not coming home again tonight.
Our top story this evening concerns a bizarre case in a quiet suburb. Around noon today, a woman was found dead near the Samegawa River in Inaba.
Oh, yeah.
The deceased has been identified as Miss Mayumi Yamano, a 27-year-old announcer at the local television station. The initial results of the Inaba Police Department's investigation have revealed...
The Inaba Police Department. That's where Dad works.
Are you worried about him?
It's his job, so things like this happen.
The body was found hanging from a large television antenna atop a local resident's roof. Authorities are uncertain as to why the body was in such a state. With the cause of death also uncertain, police continue to investigate whether the death is an accident or a homicide. A thick fog common to the area has slowed their progress, and plans to fully canvass the area are delayed until tomorrow.
So that was Mayumi Yamano, the announcer, who, yeah. No,
They found her on the roof? That's scary. Oh, it's Juness.
At Juness, every day is customer appreciation. Every day is
Okay,
great at your...
Every day's great at your Juness.
Your Juness.
You memorized it already? I'm the best one in my class.
Is that like a competition? Quiz show? Okay. Nothing in there. Okay. Oh, right. They usually get like side. They usually just order out and get like side dishes. I think Dojima mentioned that. I'm surprised they let you like move around it all like early. Cause like I remember like it was so rigid before. Like you didn't have a choice on like anything. So this is kind of like different. That was
someone.
Okay. 2 days in a row.
You saved me. Thanks. Oh yeah, that's right. You're that transfer student. I'm Yosuke Hanamura. Nice to meet you.
You okay after all that?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
It seems to be alright. Despite yesterday, you got hit in the nuts twice.
Say, did you hear about the incident from yesterday? They found that announcer lady hanging from an antenna. You think it was some kind of warning? There's no way something that weird could have been an accident.
You might have a point there. It is strange.
Dangling a dead body over a roof like that? That's just messed up. Then again, it's pretty messed up to kill someone in the first place. Oh crap, we're late. You want to ride? It's a little squeaky, but it should be fine.
I think I'll run. That's probably what I would do. Yay! Got a point of knowledge. I forgot. It's just like, oh yeah, you get just random bit of knowledge. Cool.
So, you getting used to this place?
It's honestly a little hard to adjust that quick.
Yeah, well, you just got here. There isn't much to do here compared to the big city. But there is that certain something you can't get anywhere else. The air's clean, the food's great. Oh, you know about the local delicacy? It's grilled steak, man. Like that's anything special, huh? I know a place where you can get it cheap. Wanna come? You helped me out this morning, so it's on me.
What about me, huh? No apologies? My trial of the dragon?
You always come around when I'm talking about food.
How about it, Yukiko? Don't you think he should treat us too?
I'll pass. I don't want to gain any more weight. I need to help out at the inn today anyway.
Wow, Yukiko-san. You started training to take over the business?
It's not like that. I'm just helping out when it gets busy. Well, I should be on my way.
Oh well, we should get going too.
Huh? Do I seriously have to treat 2 people?
The recipe's your paycheck.
This is the cheap place you were talking about? Ugh, they don't have grilled steak here.
Picky about that steak, huh?
Yeah, well, once you hopped on the freeloader train, I had to change my plans.
Still, that's no reason to take us to your place.
Dude, this isn't my place or anything. Oh, right. I haven't told you yet, huh? I moved here from another city about 6 months back. This location just opened up and my dad was assigned to manage it. So our entire family came out here. Here, this is to welcome you to town.
Okay.
Satonaka, yours is on me too.
Yeah, I know.
They're the best of friends. I don't know about that yet. Small talk.
It's only been
conversations.
half a year since this place opened up, but I haven't been to the local shopping district much since. A lot of stores there started closing, and... Oh,
You can't blame it all on Junes, can you? Hey, it's Saki-senpai. Sorry, be right back.
Is she Yosuke's girlfriend?
he wishes. That's Saki Kanishi. Her family runs a liquor store in the shopping district. I think she's
Ah.
working here part-time, though.
Strange.
Hey, how's it going? You look beat.
Hey, I'm finally on break. What's up, Hana-chan? Boosting the family business by bringing your friends here?
Ugh, madam, you wound me. Kidding aside, you look down. Did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just a little tired.
Hey, if you need to talk, I'm always willing to listen.
I'm okay. Thanks, though. Ugh, why'd I leave school early yesterday? Hey, is he the kid who transferred here?
Hello there.
Are you the transfer student? Oh, did you hear about me already?
Oh yeah, he has a lot.
It must be nice to have someone else from the big city to talk to, huh? I don't see Hana-chan hanging out with the other guys much.
Not necessarily.
He doesn't have too many friends, so I hope you two get along good. Hana-chan's a good guy, but he can get nosy sometimes. You gotta tell him right to his face when he starts to annoy you.
Nah, he's a great guy.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Come on, senpai. There's no need to worry about something like that.
Well, my break's just about over. Back to work I go. Laters.
Oh, senpai? Saki-senpai says I'm annoying, but she's even nosier than me. She has a younger brother, and she treats me pretty much the same way.
Oh, you don't want her treating you like a brother, huh? I get it. So that's how it is. The daughter of a local family-run liquor store, and the scion of the invading chain. Oh, the flame of forbidden love.
Dude, it's not like that.
Oh, really? Well, I know just the thing to cheer up that lovesick heart. You ever hear of the Midnight Channel? You're supposed to look into a TV that's switched off, alone, exactly at midnight on a rainy night.
Oddly
While
specific.
you're staring at your own image, another person will appear on the screen, and they say that person's your soulmate.
What? For a second, I thought you were actually going to say something useful. How can you get all excited over such a childish urban legend like that?
Childish, huh? You don't believe it, do you?
Of course I don't.
Well, it's raining tonight. Let's all try it out. Then you'll see.
Try it
sure.
out. Wait, you haven't even tried it yourself? Wow. I'm trying to remember the last time I heard something this stupid. All that aside, you know that incident yesterday? You guys think it was murder?
Ooh, what if the culprit behind it was still lurking around?
Jeez. You shouldn't joke about stuff like that. Now who's the childish one? All I'm saying is, you guys better try it out tonight.
This Midnight Shadow. On a rainy night. Yeah. I don't see a reason why not to try it. It's another dinner alone. Did he call?
No. He always says he will. Oh! He's home!
What a day. I'm back. Did anything happen while I was out?
No. You're late again.
I'm sorry. Been busy at work.
Yeah, understandable.
Can you put the news on for me?
Next, more details in the developing story on the incident in foggy Inaba. Announcer Mayumi Yamano's dead body was found hanging above a house in this isolated rural town. It is confirmed that Miss Yamano had been involved in an affair with Taro Namatame, husband of Enka singer Misuzu Hiragi.
This man's wife seems to be Misuzu Hiragi, the Enka singer.
The police plan to investigate this relationship and question any personnel involved with them. In addition, we now bring you an exclusive interview with the local student who found Miss Yamano's body.
An interview with a kid? Where the hell did they find her?
What went through your mind when you saw it? Could you tell she was dead? Did you see her face? Don't you think it's scary that someone was killed on a foggy day?
Huh? She was killed?
Oh, so did you see anyone suspicious around here?
No, not really.
We heard that you found it when you left school early. Did you have some personal business to take care of?
Huh? That's
pretty invasive. Oh, yeah.
A tragedy that occurred near the local shopping district. Many store owners are raising concerns about losing customers as a result.
If they lose more customers, it'll be because you're making such a stink about it.
It really is a bizarre case, isn't it? I mean, hanging someone upside down from an antenna. I'd have to say it's a warning, or a sign from the culprit.
Yes, but so far, no one has come forward to take credit for the crime.
Loads of prank calls, though.
Oh, I bet.
So the cause of death is still unknown, and they don't have a single suspect yet? Taxpayers' funds are going to a police force who can't even figure out if this is an accident or a homicide?
We'll be right back after these messages.
At Junes, every day is great.
Every day's great at your Junes. Hey, Dad, can we go to Junes together sometime? No?
Oh.
Jeez.
Long day, I see. Yeah, probably best to leave him alone. Hey, Nanako. Alright. Quiz show? Yeah, okay. I'll save it at least. Nothing. Okay, well. Oh yeah, that rumor. Yeah, let's check it. What's the worst that could happen? It's almost midnight. I seriously doubt this story's going to be true. And now I'm halfway stuck in a TV. Oh, this was like, ow.
Are you okay?
Did I wake you up?
I heard a really loud noise.
Yep. That was my head on the desk.
Good night.
Oh yeah, like they'll totally believe what just happened. We'd believe that.
Sorry.
No. Okay, so people are getting weird ideas. Yeah. That's Kung Fu movie, and they use Umbrella to pull off some sweet moves, and you broke. Huh. Yeah, I did. Strange, huh? You had a strange one? Okay. People are gonna get weird ideas. Yeah. Sure, how about we erase it?
Huh?
Okay. Hey, look, it's just a friend helping another friend out. That is all. Oh shoot, I forgot they already start this early in this game. Yeah, there was no, yeah, there's no 080. I actually got a little worried on that one because I didn't have anything pulled up to double check.
What's up with the body being hung upside down? That's so freaky. Is it supposed to be like mimicking an execution? It's messed up. My senpai told me it was a third year named Saki who found the body.
Yo. It's not really that important, but, well, yesterday on TV, you never mind. Look, I'll tell you later.
Yosuke, did you hear the rumor? Saki-senpai's supposedly the one who discovered that body.
I wonder if that's why she looked so down. She doesn't seem to be at school today either.
Huh? Hey, Yukiko, are you helping out at the inn today, too?
Things are really out of hand right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fair enough. I feel like spring
Is it just me or does Yukiko-san seem way stressed out today?
I guess they're running her ragged.
Oh yeah, wasn't the Inca singer there and all that? I mean the announcer, not the Inca singer.
By the way, did you see it last night?
Huh? Well, what about you?
I did! I seriously saw a girl, but my soulmate's a girl? What's that supposed to mean? I couldn't quite tell who it was, but it was a girl for sure. Her hair was brown, about shoulder length. She was wearing our school uniform, and...
Hey, I think that's the same person I saw. I couldn't make out that much detail, though. The image I saw was much blurrier.
Wait, so you saw it too? And we saw the same girl? Does that mean we have the same soulmate?
How should I know? How about you? Did you see it?
About all that. See, this crazy thing that happened a little bit after all that, man, I tried to stick my hand in the TV, and then all of a sudden I was partway in it.
It sounds like we all saw the same person. But weird voices aside, what was that about getting sucked into your TV? Were you that tired last night? You must have just fallen asleep in front of your TV.
That'd be one interesting dream, though. I like the part where you got stuck because your TV was too small. That's pretty realistic. If it had been bigger... Oh, that reminds me. Our family's been talking about buying a bigger TV.
Oh, yeah? Well, flat-screen TVs are definitely in these days. Want to go check them out on the way back? We're beefing up our electronics department this month.
Oh, definitely. My parents don't know anything about electronics, and I've just got to see my kung fu movies on the big screen. What the?
We've got some pretty big ones in stock. I bet they'd be big enough for you to fit into.
Nah. Yeah, they don't seem to believe that. I mean, who would believe that? Yeah, let's go. I know a decent amount of electronics myself.
Wow, this is huge! And holy crap, it's expensive. Who buys something like this?
I don't know. Rich folks? Honestly, not many people shop for TVs here. That's why we don't have clerks around.
That's actually really strange to think about it. Why would you not have anyone keeping an eye on the electronics whenever that's kind of a big thing a lot of people would probably have their eyes on?
Huh. Not worth trying then, I guess. Well, at least looking's free.
Nope, can't get in. Figures.
This proves it. It was all just a dream.
Besides, these flat-screen TVs are so thin, you'd just end up on the other side. What am I saying? So, Chia, what kind of TV are you guys in the market for?
They said they wanted one that's cheap. You got any suggestions?
Well, miss, might I suggest this one over here? It's the newest model, just released this spring.
What? That's not cheap at all! There's way too many zeros!
I should have asked what you meant by cheap right off the bat.
You got connections, right? Come on, hook me up!
You know I can't do that. Hey, how about this one over here? It's a display unit, it's a little old, but...
Oh, let's see if this actually does work. Oh, it actually does work.
Oh yeah, what kind of TV do you...
Huh? Something wrong, Yosuke?
Gee, a funny story.
Is his arm in the TV?
Whoa. Is that some kind of new model? Like with a new function?
Hell no!
You gotta be kidding me. Did you really stick your hand through the screen?
Oh man, this is for real. That's some magic trick, man. So how's it work, huh? What's the magician's secret?
Maybe I could do more than just my arm. Let's really freak them out.
Hey, don't do that! What are you doing?
Oh my god!
There's like nothing beyond here?
What do you mean inside?
What do you mean, empty space?
Well, it's TV. I don't know what you're expecting there, GA.
What do you mean spacious?
I mean, what's going on?
Holy crap. I think this is all too much for my bladder.
What the? Are you gonna pee your pants?
I've been holding it in all day. I haven't had a chance to go. I can't hold it anymore.
He's such a fool.
Shit! Customers! They're coming!
What? But we've got a guy half stuck in the TV here! What are we gonna do?
I mean, I guess I could just... yeah, panic.
Wait! Whoa!
I see the panic idea went very well. Thanks, guys. The panic option totally worked. Ow.
Ow! I landed right on my wallet.
Man, where the heck are we? What is this place? Some place inside Junes?
Hell no, it isn't. I mean, we fell through a TV. Actually, what is going on here?
guys okay? We did kind of just fall.
I think my butt's cracked now.
Of course it is.
Whoa.
What now? Did you wet your pants?
No, stupid. Look around.
Is this a studio? All this fog. Or is it smoke? There's no place like this in Inaba, is there?
Hell no. Man, this place is huge.
What are we gonna do?
Let's look around at least.
Huh? But, look, we need to get home and...
Do you see an exit?
Wait a minute. Which way did we come in from? I don't see a way in or out.
What? That can't be right. How could that be?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Okay, so how?
We probably should just look for a way out?
Yeah, an exit. We need to find one. Let's calm down and think about this. All right, so we need to find a way out.
Is there really a way out of here?
We got in, so we must be able to get out somehow.
That's true, but...
If there's no exit, we're trapped, so let's cross our fingers and look around.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well try to find something.
What is this place? It feels different from where we were before.
It looks like we're in some kind of building, but... Damn, this fog's so thick I can hardly see.
Are you sure we're not wandering farther away?
I can't be positive, but we've got to trust our instinct a little.
I know, but...
Hey, is it me or is the fog lighter here? No service. What a surprise.
Can you guys slow down a little? It's hard enough to see where you're going. Huh? What the?
Oh.
It's a dead end! There's no exit!
It keeps getting creepier and creepier the further we go. I can't hold it any longer! My bladder's gonna explode!
Yosuke, what are you doing?
I gotta let it out before I piss my pants!
You're going here? Oh, you have gotta be kidding.
Turn around! I can't go if everyone's watching!
Ah.
I can't do it. It's all your fault if my bladder burst.
Like I care. Anyways, what's with this room? Check out these posters. Their faces are all cut out. Someone must really hate this person.
Dude, this chair and rope, that kind of arrangement is never good. It's tied in a noose. Is this a scarf?
Come on, let's go back to where we came from and look somewhere else for an exit.
Hey, I think I've seen that poster before.
Who cares? Let's go! I'm sick of this place, and I'm not feeling so good.
Now that you mention it, me too.
Yeah, I guess just being in multiple new environments constantly, yeah, you would get a little exhausted.
Alright, let's go back. I'm seriously starting to feel sick.
No, this environment, too. Looking at it, yeah, I feel like you would get a little uneasy.
Phew! We finally made it back here. Wait, what's that?
There's something over there.
What is this thing? A monkey? A bear?
What in the world? That's what I want to know. Who are you guys?
It talked! What are you? You want to fight?
Don't yell at me like that.
Well, what is this place? You seem like you have an idea.
This place is what it is. It doesn't have a name. It's where I live.
You live here?
If I was you guys, I'd hurry back to the other side. Someone's been throwing people in here. It's a big headache.
Huh? Throwing people in? What are you talking about?
I don't know who's doing it. I just want them to think before they go doing things like that.
Hey, what's your problem? What gives you the right to yell at us like that? What are you? Where are we? What the heck is going on here?
I already told you. Anyways, you should hurry back.
What it comes down to is, you want us to get out of here, right? Well, so do we. We just don't know how, damn it.
That's why I'm saying I'll let you out.
Like I keep saying, we don't know where the frickin' Wait, what?
Oh, that took you long enough.
What the hell?
Where did those TVs come from?
TVs,
okay, now go, get out of here. I'm a busy bear.
What's going on now? Whoa! Hey! What are you doing?
Stop pushing!
Well, I guess that's one way to go.
Huh? Is this?
Did we make it back?
Well, it looks like it.
Attention shoppers! Our daily limited time sale will now begin at the side dish area on the first floor. Why not try the delicious fresh produce Juness picked for you this morning as your side dish for dinner tonight? All ages are invited to take advantage of this incredible bargain.
Crap, it's already that late?
Looks like we were in there for quite a while.
That's right. Now I remember where I saw that poster before. Look over there. That's the poster we saw.
What's up now?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're right. They're the same. I couldn't tell before without the face, but it was Misuzu Hiragi. She's been all over the news lately. Something about her husband having an affair with that announcer lady who died the other day.
Hey, so does that mean that weird room we saw? Could it be related to that Yamano lady's death? Now that I think about it, there was that creepy noose hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, stop! No more! We gotta stop talking about this. I'm gonna wipe what happened today from my brain. I don't think my poor heart can take anymore.
I'm feeling a chill, too. Let's go home. I want to lie down and rest.
Okay. Done with all that. It was a night.
Hey,
all day.
Welcome home. Well, I doubt you'd know. But have you heard anything about a student named Saki Konishi?
Oh, yeah, I think I heard she wasn't at school today.
Oh, I see. Well, to be honest, we got a call from her family. She's disappeared. We've got people looking for her, but she hasn't been found yet. Work just keeps piling up.
And now, more on the case still casting a shadow over the foggy town of Inaba. Not long ago, television announcer Mayumi Yamano was found dead in the small town. Up until now, her whereabouts prior to her death had been unknown, but the police investigation has found that she had been staying in the region's famous Amagi Inn. She had apparently been staying there alone. Perhaps she was taking a vacation to recover from her ordeal?
Oh yes, the Amagi Inn. Their hot springs are first rate. The manager's teenage daughter also works there, and it's rumored that she'll take over the inn this spring. If that happens, she'll be one of the youngest managers on record. I should book another trip there.
I see. Moving along, it's time for the weather report. The rain has begun to subside. From now until morning, heavy fog warnings will be in effect in the Inaba region. Visibility will be severely reduced, so please be careful if you plan on driving in the area.
Yeah. She was busy, huh? And she's
Is the ramen ready now?
Give it some more time. Are you sick? You're probably still adjusting to the new environment.
Yeah, probably.
Nanako, could you get him some cold medicine?
Oh yeah, early spring, that's very possible.
You should get to bed after you take it.
Oh, that's one of those kinds. Okay. Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah. Nothing in there. Okay. I'm gonna save though. Should I go one more day? I think I can go one more day. Still have a couple hours before work, so... yeah, I work third shift.
Oh, you're up. Well, I'm off.
Dad has to go do something. He got a call, so he left.
Yeah, it's still raining.
When I looked, I saw 3 police cars zooming by. You live by the police station, don't you? Did you hear anything? I heard some yelling, but nothing more. Total disappointment. Geez, you need to pay more attention to stuff like that. How else are we supposed to get the juicy stories?
Seems related to that.
Hey, did you see it yesterday? Of course not. What is that rumor for real? I don't know, but it seems like a lot of people have seen it.
Yukiko said she'd be here after lunch.
No, she just got
I
busy.
wonder why they're holding a school assembly all of a sudden. Hey, what's wrong, Yosuke?
Oh, it's nothing.
Everyone, please settle down. The school assembly is about to begin. First, the principal has something to say.
I regret to say that I have a terrible announcement for all of you. One of our third-year students, Ms. Saki Konishi of Class 3, has passed away.
Passed away?
Ms. Konishi was found deceased early this morning. The reasons behind her passing are currently under investigation by the police. If they ask you for your cooperation, I urge you as students of this school to provide only the facts.
Senpai spoke
Here?
about that, right? I saw it too.
All right, please quiet down. I have been assured by the faculty that there's been no evidence that bullying was involved in the incident. So mind what you say, not only to the police, but to anyone who asks.
Found dead? How could this happen?
She died the same way as that announcer, right? It's so creepy. Well, last time it was from an antenna, but this time she was hanging from a telephone pole. It's gotta be a serial murder case. Someone said the cause of death was some unknown poison. Unknown? Come on, this isn't some sci-fi drama. Oh, by the way, did you hear? Someone saw a girl that looked like Saki on that Midnight Channel thingy. They said she totally looked like she was in pain. Isn't that scary? Sounds like someone had a nightmare. The media's been broadcasting their interviews with her nonstop. So maybe they just had Saki on the brain.
Sheesh. It's easy to toss around theories if you're not personally involved.
Hey, did you guys check out the TV last night?
Yosuke, not you too.
Just listen for a sec. Something kept bothering me, so I watched it again, and I think the girl on the screen was Saki-senpai. There's no mistaking it. Senpai looked like she was writhing in pain, and then she disappeared from the screen.
What?
You heard Senpai's body was found in a similar situation as that announcer's, right? Well, remember that guy you told us about? How he was all excited that his soulmate was the announcer? Maybe, just maybe, but Ms. Yamano might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
What's that supposed to mean? Hold on. Are you saying people who appear on that TV die?
I can't say for sure. Something tells me. I just can't dismiss it as coincidence. Plus, remember what that bear thing said? How that place was dangerous and we should leave before the fog clears? It also said that someone's been throwing people in there. And that room with the posters on the wall, it has to have something to do with the announcer's death. I mean, don't you think there's some kind of connection there? Couldn't that world in the TV have something to do with Senpai and the announcer's death? Well, what do you think?
Does kind of make sense, actually.
So it's not just me, huh? If there is a connection, then it's a good bet that the two of them went inside that world. That would explain the posters in that room. Which means, if we look around, we might find a place that has something to do with Senpai, too.
Yosuke, don't tell me.
Yeah. I'm thinking about going in again. I want to find out for myself.
Don't do this. You should just let the police handle this and...
You think we can rely on the police? They haven't made any progress on the announcer's case. Besides, even if we told them about the world inside the TV, there's no way they're gonna believe us. If I'm completely off base with this, that's fine. It's just... I need to know why Senpai had to die like this.
Yosuke.
After what I've seen and what I've put together, there's no way I can ignore it now. Sorry, but you're the only person who can help me. I'm gonna go get ready. I'll be waiting for you at Junes.
Okay, so I've gotta take him into the TV world again to get closure.
I can kinda understand how he feels, but we can't be sure we'll be able to get out safely again. What should we do?
I hate to say it, but he's probably got the best idea here, honestly.
You serious? Anyways, let's go to Junes. We can't leave Yosuke alone.
I have a feeling he would try anyways, somehow, even if I wasn't able to do that. Oh, good. I can actually say I was a little worried about that. I'm gonna finish this day up and then probably finish up. I know this day lasts a bit longer, but still.
You guys came.
Yep, we sure did. What do you have?
We came to stop you, idiots! Come on, you really shouldn't do this. It's too dangerous.
I know, but we were able to come back once, right? If we go in from the same location, maybe we'll meet that bear again.
Maybe isn't good enough.
Look, I can't just act like everyone else and pretend this has nothing to do with me.
That's true, but...
What about you? Could you just walk away?
A little worried about Chie on this one.
Yeah, it'll be just you and me. Don't worry, I'm not going in without a plan. Chie, I'm leaving you in charge of this.
Huh? What's that? A rope?
We'll go in with this tied to me. So I want you to hold on to this and wait here.
What? Then this is a lifeline? Come on, wait a sec.
Here. This is for you.
A golf club. And some medicine.
I thought it might be better than going in empty-handed.
Okay.
All right, let's go. There's no use wasting any more time. Chie, whatever you do, don't let go of the rope.
Hey! I said wait!
In we go. This is totally going to work out. No problems whatsoever. It's totally not like last time. We totally have a plan. Nothing bad will happen.
See? I knew this wasn't gonna work. Now what?
Is this... Look, this is the same place as last time. So they are connected from place to place.
You guys, why'd you come back?
Oh, hey, look, at least we found him again. That's good.
I get it. You're the ones behind this.
You're that thing from last time. Wait, what the hell did you just say?
Lately, I can tell someone's been throwing people in here. It's making this world more and more messed up. This is the second time you guys came here, and I don't think anyone forced you in. That means you're the most suspicious. You guys must be the ones throwing the people in here.
Don't label us like that.
What are you talking about, throwing people in? If someone was thrown in here and they couldn't get out, they might die. Who would do such a... Wait a sec. All this talk about someone throwing people in here, does he mean Senpai and the announcer? Did that someone throw those two in here? Hey, what do you think?
That might be it.
Yeah, I agree. Let's assume he's telling the truth. Could it be that someone's throwing people in here, intending to kill them? If that's the case...
What are you guys mumbling about? Why'd you come here anyways? It's a one-way door. You can't get out once you're in. Remember how I had to let you guys out?
And now you can do that again.
Yeah, whatever. We don't need your help this time. See? This time we have a lifeline. What?
Seems like that plan failed spectacularly.
Hey! You better let us out once we're done investigating here.
This would be most prepared.
I'm the one who wants to investigate. I've lived here for a long time, but it's never been noisy like this till now. Do you have proof? Prove to me you're not throwing people in here.
Doesn't work that way, buddy.
See? So it is you guys.
For the last time, it's not us. So we've got nothing to prove to you. Hey, you better answer our questions. This isn't like last time when we came by accident. We're dead serious. Listen up, because people have died in our world. Every time the fog appears, a dead body shows up with it. It has to be related to this place somehow. If you know something, tell us.
A dead body? Whenever the fog appears? I know that if it's foggy on your side, the fog lifts here. It's really dangerous when the fog lifts. That's when the shadows get violent. Ah, I get it.
Huh? If you get it, then explain it to us, damn it. If it's foggy on our side, it isn't in here. Shadows get violent?
That's why I said to hurry back. It's dangerous when that happens. Okay, no more questions. I know you guys did it. You better stop right now.
I've told you and told you we're not the ones doing it. I've about had it with you. Why the hell won't you listen to what we're saying?
I'm just saying, you might be the culprits.
I mean, he does have a point. We're kind of like the only ones he's really seen. We came back here multiple times. Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
What? Man, this bear's driving me nuts. What is this place anyways? It looks like a TV studio. Is something being filmed here? Hey, don't tell me. Is that weird show being filmed here?
Weird show? Filmed? What does that mean?
I'm asking if someone's been filming the people that get thrown in here.
I don't get it. This world has always been like this. No one has ever done that filming thing here.
Always been like this?
Only me and Shadows are here. I told you before.
Look, we don't know what these shadow things are, or what you are either for that matter. You keep telling us to prove our innocence, but you're the most suspicious thing here. Maybe you're the real culprit. And what's with that stupid costume? I'd say it's time you showed your face.
Right.
Whoa! What the hell are you? It's empty inside.
Me? The culprit? I wouldn't do such a thing. I just live here. I just want to live here peacefully. Okay, I'll believe that you guys aren't the culprits, but I want you to find the real guy who did all this. You have to stop him. Promise me. Or else... I'm
what?
not gonna let you guys out of here.
Oh.
You little... This can't keep going on. My home here will be a complete mess. And then... I...
What are you crying for all of a sudden? Jeez, this thing's really weirding me out.
Yeah. So someone's throwing people outside. Okay, we need to find the real culprit. We've got ourselves a mystery.
What should we do?
It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you.
Well, we gotta help him, really. We don't have much
You're
choice.
the only ones I can ask. Will you promise me?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you!
Damn bear. Practically holding a gun to our heads. But it's true that we came here to figure things out. So far, we're completely in the dark. Look for the culprit, huh? Bring it on. You got my word, too. Might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Yosuke Hanamura, and this is my buddy. You got a name?
Teddy!
Figures. But how are we supposed to find the culprit in the first place?
I don't know. Oh, but I know where the last person came in.
That's a good place to start.
The last person? You mean Saki-senpai?
I mean the person who came in and disappeared last time. I don't know the name. I'll take you there. You might find clues. Oh, one thing first. You two should put these on.
What are these glasses for?
Oh, much better.
Whoa! The difference is like night and day. With these on, it's like the fog doesn't exist.
They'll help you walk through the fog. Well, I've been here for a long time, so you can rely on me. But I can only show you where the place is. You guys will have to defend yourselves.
What happened to relying on you? There better not be any monsters, you understand? We brought weapons, but, I mean, they're more for show. We just got here. If it's so dangerous, why don't you do something instead of relying on us?
No way! I've got no muscles.
Fair enough, we did see...
I'll give you guys moral support from a safe distance. How's that sound?
Let's give him a little poke. Poke. Oh.
No!
Is this thing for real? This is so lame. We swore to find the culprit, and this is all the backup we get?
Oh, yeah. Can I ask you something?
Yes, laying down, Teddy.
Who's this Saki-senpai person? Someone you know?
That doesn't matter right now. Anyways, at least now we know Senpai might have been thrown in here. Maybe we can find more information too. Let's get moving.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. Back up he goes. It's like a turtle.
What is this place? It looks just like the shopping district. What's going on here?
Some weird places have appeared here recently. Things are getting so tangled, I don't know what to do.
By the way, why are you standing so far from us? You better not be planning to hightail it if something does come up.
Of course not. I mean, I can't stand too close, you know? I get in your way.
Man, they really went all out on this. But out of all the places in town, why'd they replicate this one?
How should I know? This is reality for the one who's here.
As usual, nothing you say makes any sense. But if this is our shopping district, we're not far from Saki-senpai's. I knew it! This is the liquor store that Senpai's parents run. Does this mean Senpai disappeared here? What could have happened?
Wait a second! They're here!
What?
Shadows! I had a feeling they were going to attack.
Huh?
Huh?
So...
Stay calm and listen. Some shadows have weaknesses. If you can pinpoint that weakness and take advantage of it, the battle will be a lot easier. I can tell this one has a weakness too. Try stuff out and see what works.
When you use an attack weakness, it'll be knocked down. Where he'll deal more damage, and you'll get a 1 more, which, yeah, you can attack again. Hooray! Though, the enemies can do this too. Gee, I wonder what I should be doing. Okay.
I'll keep track of what attacks have what effects on enemies.
Okay, and...
It's weak to electricity! Go for it!
Oh, right, there's a lot less elements in this game compared to 5. I was like, oh yeah, there's no range, there's no side, there's no nuclear. And, think light and dark is still the same as it used to be, so...
Persona!
Oh geez, that's only 4 HP. Worth it. There we go. Wow, I get soul drops?
Congratulations, Sensei!
Whoa, what was that? Did I hear you say persona? What was it? I mean, what did you do? Hey, you think I can do it too?
Calm down, Yosuke. You're troubling Sensei.
Sensei?
Gosh almighty! You're amazing, Sensei! I am one impressed bear. I can't believe you were hiding such an amazing power. No wonder the shadows were scared of you. Are you the one who's able to bring people into this world? That's what I thought. This is really something. Don't you think so, Yosuke?
Dude, you call him Sensei and then don't show me any respect?
Sorry.
Well, your support wasn't bad, though. I gotta give you some credit for that.
Huh? Really?
All right. You two keep it up, and I think we'll be fine from here on out. Now let's get back to the investigation. Man, I wonder what could have happened to Senpai here.
I wish Jeunesse would go under.
It's all because of that store.
What the?
I heard that Konishi-san's daughter is working there.
Oh my, how could she with her family's business suffering like it is?
I heard their sales have gone downhill because of Jeunesse.
Stop it.
That poor father. To have his own daughter working for the enemy.
What a troublesome child.
Hey, Ted. You said that this place is reality for those that are here, right? So, does that mean this was Senpai's reality when she wandered in here?
I only know about what's over here.
Fine. Whatever's going on here, we'll find out ourselves.
Nah, I like that mentality. It's really the best way to handle it.
Damn it, not again.
Saki, how many times do I have to tell you?
Is this Senpai's dad?
You know what the neighbors say about you, right? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're the eldest daughter of a family who's owned this store for generations. Is it the money? Or did you meet some guy there? Just tell me why you have to work there of all places.
I can't believe this. She seemed like she had fun at work. She never said anything like this to me.
Yosuke, do you know how people's mentality at work happens a lot of it? You know, where people just act like, oh yeah, this is totally fine, whatever. It's totally not. You don't know nothing on that front.
You're telling me this was how Senpai really saw things? These photos. Hey, is this... It's the photo we took the other day with the other part-timers at Jeunesse. Why is it cut up like this?
I never had the chance to say it.
Is that Senpai's voice?
I always wanted to tell Hana-chan.
Huh? Me?
That he was a real pain in the ass. I was nice to him just because he was the store manager's son. That's all. But he takes it completely the wrong way and gets all enthusiastic. What a dick.
Pain in the ass?
Who cares about Jeunesse anyway? Because of that store, our business is ruined. My parents hate me. The neighbors talk behind my back. I wish everything would just disappear.
It's a lie. This can't be. Senpai's not like that. It's so sad. I feel so sorry for myself. Boo-hoo! Actually, I'm the one who thinks everything's a pain in the ass.
Huh? Two Yosuke's?
Who are you? I wouldn't think that. Yeah, right. How long are you going to keep deluding yourself? Screw the shopping district and Jeunesse too. You're sick of everything, especially living out in the sticks. What are you saying? That's not true. You put on a good show of being carefree and happy-go-lucky because you're so terrified of being alone. The more the merrier, right? You've got to be surrounded by people to block out the pain of isolation. And what's this about checking out this world for Saki-senpai's sake? Ha! I know the real reason you came snooping. Stop it! Why so panicked? I thought I was just spouting bullshit. Or maybe I do know everything you're thinking. Why's that? Because I am you. You just came because you thought it sounded like a good time. What else is there to do out in this shithole? A world inside the TV. Now that's exciting. You didn't have a single other reason for coming here, did you? That's not true. Stop! Stop it! You're just trying to act like a big shot. If all went well, hey, maybe you could even be a hero! And that senpai you were so sweet on? Her death was the perfect excuse. That's not true! What are you? Who are you? I already told you. I'm you. Your shadow. There's nothing I don't know about you. Screw that! I don't know you! You can't be me, you son of a bitch! That's right! Say it again! You're not me! You're nothing like me! Yeah, that's right. I am me now. I'm not you anymore, see? I am a shadow, the true self. I'll crush everything that bores me, starting with you. Out of the way!
Ow. Oh, jeez. Ow.
How long can you survive this?
This one's much stronger than the last type. Be careful! Whenever you feel threatened, just defend yourself.
During battle, you can choose to defend yourself rather than attack. Decrease damage and your block, your weaknesses, and status ailments. Oh, okay, I forgot the status ailments too. Yeah, you leave the defensive stats after you get hit once. So, I think it's due to him. Okay. He has just a pure attack pattern. I know that. Just gonna hit him again.
That's not gonna work!
It's guarding its weak point!
Now, I think I mimic it. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's way more manageable. Oh, right, I forgot it's based off a percentage of your HP in this game. I thought it was set HP.
Damn it, don't underestimate me!
Oh, that heals 100.
Here comes an attack!
Huh, that's it? Boring! Get out of my sight!
Defense up could be useful. I don't think I'm gonna bother this fight.
Pain in the ass!
That still did a lot.
Persona! Pain in the ass! getting to be a real pain. All right, I'm gonna crush you with everything I got. Pain in the ass.
Here comes an attack! Defend yourself!
Thankfully, this fight is pretty much in a set pattern. Yeah, I'm very glad I healed myself on this one.
It's going to attack! Defend yourself!
I feel like I made Teddy a little more useful in these things. Almost done.
Ass.
Here comes an attack!
What a frickin' pain in the ass! Get out of my way! Out of the way!
Almost done. I'm gonna make it personal. Damn.
Amazing, Sensei!
Alright, it tells me the stats go up right. And for Kunda, which could be useful.
Yosuke, are you okay?
Yeah. What happened? You're not me.
That thing came from you, Yosuke. You have to admit it, or it'll go berserk again.
Yeah, people are brave, man.
Brave. Damn it. Hurts to face yourself. I knew it wasn't lying. I was so ashamed that I didn't want to admit it. You're me, and I'm you. When you get down to it, all of this is me.
And he's facing himself. Technically. In his own way, he did. Well, we helped. And now I got Jiraiya.
This is my persona. When we heard Senpai's voice, I wonder if that was something Senpai had been keeping deep down inside. He was a real pain in the ass, huh? What a way to find out. Jeez, this is so embarrassing. If you weren't here, I don't know what would have happened. Thanks. Hey, Teddy, could Senpai have been attacked by her other self here? Like how it just happened to me?
I think so. The shadows here were originally born from humans. Sometimes the fog clears, then they all go berserk. And you saw what happens next. A strong-willed shadow draws others to it, and the big mass of shadows kills the host.
So that's why people die when it gets foggy in our world.
Yosuke's pretty worn out. This world isn't made for humans. It's not comfortable for you here. I don't hear any more voices. I think we're done with this place. Let's go back.
Hey, Teddy. You said that this place is reality for people who enter, right? So that shopping district and the weird room we saw before, did they exist because the ones who died entered this world and it became their reality? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, did those places form because of the people who entered this world?
I don't know. It's never happened before, but that's probably where they were when the shadows attacked them.
Same for them, huh?
The fog does lift here sometimes. The shadows get really violent then. I always get so scared I have to hide when it happens. I sensed people here twice before, but both of them disappeared after the fog lifted.
So let's get this straight. Senpai and that Yamano lady were thrown in here, and since they couldn't get out, they wandered around. After a while, that shadow thing came out of them. The fog cleared, it went berserk, and it ended up killing them. Does that sound right? So if I'd been here until the fog cleared, we would have been in much deeper trouble?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You were lucky. Sensei and me were here with you.
Damn it. Senpai and that announcer, they were stuck here all alone. No one could save them.
Yosuke, they disappeared when the fog lifted, but they were safe before that. No shadows attacked them. They attacked us, though. Maybe they're keeping a close eye on us. They might see people who investigate this place as enemies. It'll be dangerous, but we might be able to fight them. We might save people.
Are you saying if anyone else gets thrown in here, we can save them before they disappear? Like how you guys just saved me?
That does seem to be the case. It would be very good to do that.
Anyways, we need to catch the one who's throwing people in here and make him stop. Yeah. I'm finally starting to understand what's going on.
Can I ask something too? If shadows are born from humans, what was Teddy born from?
You don't even know where you came from? How should we know?
I know some things, mostly about this world, but I don't know anything about myself. To be honest, I never thought about it until now.
Are you serious? No wonder we couldn't get a straight answer out of you.
Will you guys come back here?
Possible. No. Yeah, of course we can. We can.
Really?
Well, you're the one who said you weren't letting us out unless we do.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll let you out. But there's one thing. I'll be waiting for you guys here. You need to come in from the same place every time, so we can meet up.
Alright, from the same place?
You could come in from somewhere else, but then you won't end up here. You might show up somewhere I couldn't get to you. Then you'd be doomed. Got it?
Right.
Well, pretty much. All right, can you show us the way out?
Roger that. One exit coming right up.
Looks like the exit, I think.
Cool. First, we need to make sure there aren't any employees milling around out there.
Yes, probably make sure.
Okay, go! Squish!
Hey, stop squeezing, you little...
Back to the real world. Regular world.
You guys came back!
Huh? Chie? Whoa, what's with that face? Ow!
Oh, the nerve of you guys! Oh, you're such morons! I can't believe this! You guys suck! The rope got cut off! I had no idea what to do! I was so worried! I mean, scared stiff, damn it! I hate you both!
I think that might have kind of sort of been our fault.
Yeah, most likely.
Maybe we did go a little too far. Let's apologize to her tomorrow. I'm completely wiped out. I'm gonna go home, soak in the shower for a while and get some sleep. I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Well, see you in the morning.
Well, Near the floodplain. Yeah, it's Yukiko.
Oh, are you surprised to see me dressed this way? My parents sent me out on an errand. Are you getting used to your new town and school?
Yeah, somewhat. I'm getting there.
I'm glad to hear that. It must be difficult moving to a place you know nothing about. I've never been out of Inaba, so I wouldn't know what it's like to transfer to a new school. Oh, are you getting along with Chie? I mean, I always leave early, so,
Yeah, we're getting along, mostly.
I'm glad to hear that. Chie's very supportive, you know? It's always her who gives me the little extra push I need. We had homeroom together last year, too, and I still remember how we'd cut class sometimes. Oh, I should get going. I need to make tomorrow's arrangements with our head chef. Our inn can't function without me right now. I'll see you at school then.
Dad's late.
Our next story is an update in our ongoing report on the bizarre murders occurring in Inaba. At around 7 a.m., local high school student Saki Konishi was found dead in Inaba's residential area. Since the body was positioned similarly to the last victim, and since Miss Konishi was the one who discovered that body, police are proceeding under the assumption that this may be a serial murder case related to the death of Mayumi Yamano. The coroner's report has established Miss Konishi's time of death at around 1 a.m. last night. The body went unnoticed until this morning as a result of the heavy fog blanketing the area.
Another incident. Dad won't be coming home tonight.
Okay, I'll be here for
I'll
you
be
too.
okay. Can you help me do some stuff around the house?
Amagi Inn, located upstream of Samegawa River, is the town's oldest historical landmark. Vacationers are known to travel surprising distances in order to visit its open-air, radium-rich hot springs.
After the incident with Miss Yamano, the manager has stepped aside, leaving her daughter Yukiko to fill her shoes.
Oh, that explains why she was busy.
In other words, she's a manager who's still in high school. Now that has a nice ring to it. Let's see if we can interview her. Excuse me?
Are you speaking to me?
We've heard that you're the new manager. Is it true you're still in high school?
Oh, well, I'm only filling in temporarily.
Someday, though. That aside, wow, you're looking gorgeous in that kimono. You must have had a lot of male visitors.
Huh? No,
That didn't really give any value to
This
anything.
is boring. Oh, I need to do the dishes.
Nah, probably help her out. Be nice and all that. Yeah, I can now check the statuses. Wait, oops. The Y button on the Switch controller. I'm so used to being the triangle button on the PlayStation controller. I'm going to mess that up a lot. Okay, so I can change some clothing, alright. Nothing in there. Alright. Since I need to finish up tonight because, well, for today, because I've got stuff I've got to get ready for, which is mostly work, and the next time I'll be able to stream at all, hopefully, will be on Wednesday. Yeah, that's if I don't completely sleep in on Wednesday. We'll see. I'll see how I feel on Wednesday before I make plans to stream. Anyways, I'll be releasing these VODs on my channel. Just kind of give it a go. Sorry I've been a little quiet. I wanted to kind of let the story kind of go as it is. But, you know, normal stuff. Just kind of let the intro play out. These Persona games always have long intros. Nothing's ever changed. It's just an Atlas thing. Anyways, I'll see you guys hopefully on Wednesday. We'll see. It might not be Persona 4, but it'll be whenever I get to it all.